What's up, space pirates? This is your Admiral, the endlessly edgy Dr. Disaster, and let me start this video off by saying that Ghost of Tsushima was a really cool video game, and Ghost of Yotei, based on the bit of footage that we've seen of it thus far, well, the gameplay looks pretty solid, and graphically, it looks at least as good as its predecessor, but I'm still not interested in supporting this game.
Why? Because I'm a woman?
Guilty on all charges, Your Honor.
It turns out that it is possible for a game to be made well in a technical sense, but to still be something I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. PlayStation just put out a special state of play specifically for this game so that they could show off some gameplay, and in just a couple of days they've already got over 2 million views on this thing, and they have a pretty healthy ratio of currently 143,000 likes to less than 10,000 dislikes. This suggests that the game is going to have a pretty good release because Sucker Punch still has a reputation as a solid studio that people trust.
But they were all of them deceived.
But the thing is, I don't trust any game that employs people like Erika Ishii, the actress who plays the main protagonist in this game. For me, she is like Brie Larson in movies. I'm not gonna pay money to watch Brie Larson in any film, and I'm not gonna pay to support this Erika person in a video game. She has said some pretty unhinged shit on social media, like this right here. She wrote, "I'm gender fluid, I scream, as I shoulder my way past the massive line for the women's restroom and sprint straight into the men's stalls." Or here she is on a podcast saying F the TERFs or trans exclusionary radical feminists.
Can I say TERFs? Can I say TERFs? TERFs. And
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Alright, me hearties, make sure that you hit the like button on this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I've begun uploading some content onto Rumble as well, so make sure that you follow Dr. Disaster on that site too. Also, give me a follow over on X, where my handle is Dr. Disaster1. I keep a list on there of games lousy with wokeness pinned to my account at all times for your reference. I'm not sure that Ghost of Yotei belongs on that list, but I sure as hell am not giving it my stamp of approval either. It's really annoying that often these days, when a game studio uses a female actress, we don't get a one-for-one translation of the character on the screen from the actress. Look at what they did with Star Wars Outlaws and Kay Vess. The actress is gorgeous, but they made the character look like Swamp Thing. Or look at the recently canceled Perfect Dark game. The new Joanna Dark looks like a dude with a bad wig, but the actress doesn't look like that at all. It's only when an actress like Deborah Wilson is in a role that these developers are willing to allow the character to actually look like the actress. And of course, this applies to Erika Ishii as well. Of all the times that someone had to let the character look like the actress, why the hell did it have to be so in this game? But it isn't just Erika Ishii that has me really nervous about Ghost of Yotei. There are 2 writers for this game that were brought on board as senior writers for the title after having worked on Dragon Age the Veilguard and ruining that franchise. First of all, we have John Dombrow here, who also worked heavily on Mass Effect Andromeda, and then here we have Courtney Woods, who worked on Anthem and Mass Effect Andromeda, in addition addition to her work on the Veilguard. It doesn't exactly fill me with confidence that people like this would be brought on board to build the story of Ghost of Yotei. And then, when you couple that with the weird shit that Erika Ishii says on social media, I just can't trust this game, and I have no interest in supporting it. Let's look at some more of the nonsense that she wrote though. Here she said on social media, I'd really love to see Netflix cast a non-binary or gender-fluid actor as Ed in Cowboy Bebop. It just makes sense. And then this other person replied saying, how about we prioritize good acting before gender or sexuality, and if they happen to be non-binary, great. And then Erika immediately pivots to the pity farming victim role, saying, I wonder why you automatically assume the best actor to portray someone non-binary would be cis. You should consider your biases. And then the other person said, I could say the exact same thing to you. You should consider your biases. Or here she is, like all the other identity politics obsessed dingleberries out there, getting all butthurt about Harry Potter these days because she no longer likes J.K. Rowling. She said, I used to love Harry Potter, went to every midnight release, cosplayed, was even in a Harry Potter themed improv group. Now I'm happy to instead support and be part of fantasy narratives where all are welcome. Trans community, we deserve our own better magic. I will always fight for that. So, the point is that this is a person who is completely obsessed with this sort of thing. There are countless social media posts from her that look like this, and I simply do not trust her to be a part of a game that I would actually enjoy. Like I admitted at the beginning of the video, the game itself looks okay. It looks like more of what you would expect from a Ghost of Tsushima follow-up, but there are simply too many red flags on this project for me to trust them. And even if I hear from reviewers that I trust that this game ends up being good, I still won't be able to bring myself to support it because I refuse to give my money to a game that employs someone like Erika Ishii in such a prominent role. It would be one thing if someone like her was just a random dev on a team of hundreds who worked on like background design or something like that, but as the main character that I have to look at all game, I don't think so. People like this Erika Ishii put their energy and voices in attempting to cancel someone like J.K. Rowling for disagreeing with them politically, and I guess I'm putting my foot down and giving that energy right back to her. Sometimes I'm able to look past the artist and appreciate the art, but this is not one of those times. This actress is too ugly both inside and out for me to enjoy her game. And maybe that means that I'll be missing out on a fun game and a good time, but so be it. I'm comfortable with that. It beats the alternative of funding a project made by people who hate me. Like I said before, I feel the same way with this actress as I do with Brie Larson. I would never pay money to watch a Captain Marvel movie because I can't stand the activist actress, and I refuse to fund people who would put someone like that on the screen. Now, all that said, chances are that the goodwill built up by Sucker Punch with Ghost of Tsushima and the infamous titles, that will more than make up for people like me who are unwilling to buy the game, and the game Ghost of Yotei is likely to succeed, but I can live with that as well. In any case, I'm going to leave it there. What do you think about this game? Are you personally planning to look past all the red flags and buy it, or are you saying hell no? Drop your thoughts into the comment section below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your Admiral is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.